Think you know history? Think again. What if everything you thought you knew about a civilization was incomplete? Because a single, crucial map vanished. A map that could have rewritten the past and revealed stories we were never meant to see. This is more than cartography. This is a challenge to history itself. Centuries ago, explorers and scholars mapped the known world. But among them, one map stood apart. It was said to reveal connections no one dared speak of, trade routes across forbidden seas, civilizations thriving long before conquest, and knowledge that challenged the official narrative of who discovered what and when. And then, it vanished. Stolen? Hidden? Destroyed by those in power? No one knows. But its disappearance left holes in our history, holes that swallow stories whole. The missing map was not just geography. It was memory. Every line drawn was a voice from the past. A civilization remembered, a people acknowledged, a truth preserved. And when the map disappeared, so did those voices. Civilizations dismissed as myths. Communities stripped of proof that they once thrived, traded, explored, and shaped the world long before colonizers gave themselves credit. The silence left behind was not accidental, it was convenient. Imagine this. You grow up hearing whispers of your ancestors, sailors who crossed oceans, long before the history books claimed it was possible. Your grandmother tells you stories of lands beyond the horizon, songs about journeys over endless waters. And one day, you learn there was proof. A map. It confirmed everything. But when you search, you find only fragments, rumors, or silence. It was taken, destroyed, or hidden away. And suddenly, your family's truth becomes a question mark. For many descendants today, this is not a story, it is their lived reality. And every missing map is another wound in the fabric of memory. And here's the haunting part, history has seen maps vanish before. Take the Vinland Map. For years it was claimed to prove that Vikings reached North America centuries before Columbus. If true, it meant the entire story of discovery we were taught in schools was incomplete. But controversy swirled. Some said it was a fake. Others said its authenticity was buried deliberately. To this day, it remains one of history's great mysteries. Then there's the Piri Reis Map, drawn in 1513 by an Ottoman admiral. It showed South America with shocking accuracy, and even a glimpse of Antarctica, drawn centuries before its official discovery. How did he know? His own notes say he copied it from older sources, maps that are now lost. If true, that means civilizations long before the 1500s had knowledge that vanished into silence. Or consider the Ebstorf Map, a medieval masterpiece over 11 feet wide, showing Europe, Africa, and Asia in intricate detail. It held both geography and myth, reflecting how medieval people saw their world. And then, during World War II, it was destroyed in a bombing raid, lost forever. In a single night, centuries of human imagination, vision, and memory went up in flames. These are just the examples we know about. But what about the maps we'll never see? The ones locked away in private collections, or quietly burned to protect uncomfortable truths? Asterisk, that is why people still search. Archaeologists digging in forgotten libraries. Historians combing through private letters and ship logs. Ordinary seekers chasing rumors across continents. Because the vanished map is more than an artifact, it's a beacon. It says, history is not finished. And truth, no matter how deeply buried, has a way of resurfacing. Every fragment found is not just a discovery. It's a recovery. A piece of humanity, stitched back into the story it was cut from. Piece by piece, whispers emerge. Ancient trade routes connecting distant peoples. Civilizations once dismissed as legends. And buried truths that challenge the comfortable stories told by empires. The vanished map may never return. But its shadow forces us to question what else we've lost. And who gets to decide what is remembered? Because history isn't just what survived. It's also what was silenced. So I'll leave you with this. If you held the vanished map in your hands, would you reveal its secrets to the world? Or would you guard them in silence? Tell me what you would do in the comments below. And if you believe history is more than just dates and textbooks, if you believe in uncovering forgotten stories, hidden truths, and the mysteries objects carry, then subscribe for more. Because this is just the beginning. And the next story may change the way you see history forever.